Buying your first home should be exciting, and it is, but for a lot of buyers, it could be stressful, confusing, and seem expensive. And it's usually because of the same 5 mistakes. In this video, I'm breaking down those 5 mistakes so you can avoid the stuff that trips up most buyers and move forward with confidence. Mistake number 1 is shopping before you're actually pre-approved. Scrolling Zillow is fun until you fall in love with a home that you can't actually afford. This happens all the time. People want to tour houses before they've talked to a lender. Big mistake. Why is that? Well, you don't know your real budget, which is deeper than you think. Maybe at some point you were told that you can afford a $500,000 house, but do you know what the monthly payments are going to be for that $500,000 house? If you have no idea, then you need to figure that stuff out before you start touring. Another thing is you risk wasting time, not just yours, but everyone else's that's included in the process. And the last reason is that you might go to that house, end up loving it, and then miss out because you're scrambling to get paperwork taken care of. So that being said, get pre-approved before you look. It's free, it's fast, and it makes you way more competitive when it's time to make an offer. Mistake number 2 is falling in love with the wrong home. Here's a harsh truth. You can fall in love with the wrong house. It might be in the wrong location, a bad investment, crappy HOA, but hey, the kitchen's pretty and it has a backyard for my dog, right? Don't get emotionally attached before we've had a chance to really dig into that property and make sure it's as valuable as it's perceived to be. You need to ask, is this home priced correctly? Does it align with my lifestyle and long-term goals? And are there any hidden costs? Your future self will thank you for choosing wisely and not emotionally. Mistake number 3 is forgetting about the additional closing costs. Most people only plan for the down payment, but that's not the full story. There are closing costs, usually another 2 to 4% of the purchase price, and they're due at the closing table. That includes lending fees, title and escrow fees, prepaid taxes and insurance, and inspections and appraisals if you didn't already pay that while you were under contract. If you're only budgeting for the down payment, you're going to be blindsided. Mistake 4 is choosing the cheapest option instead of the best fit. Sometimes buyers say, well, I found this home that's $40,000 cheaper. Okay, cool, but it's 20 minutes further north, has 0 walkability, and will be harder for you to resell it in 5 years. Cheaper isn't always the smarter route. I'd rather help you buy a home that works for you and your lifestyle right now and grows in value. The goal isn't just to buy a home, it's to make a good investment. Mistake 5 is not going into this with a game plan. Once you're ready to go, this process moves fast. And if you don't have a plan, you'll end up making decisions from emotion and not logic. That's when buyers end up overpaying out of fear, back out for the wrong reasons, and miss opportunities that they were actually ready for. My job isn't just to open doors, it's to provide that game plan so you know exactly what to expect at every step and to identify and solve problems before they even become problems. So those are the 5 biggest mistakes that first-time homebuyers make here in the South Florida area. But here's the good news. You don't have to figure this out on your own. If you want my specific help with any of this, all of my contact details are in the description of this video. I'll see you in the next one.